from the 9 darts before he went for it was 180, 3 bullseyes on a 140, and then George Noble said go for bullseye, and he was about 2.5 inches away from the 25, which was incredible.
140.
What a start from Modra, and Anderson, though he's in a game here. He has, over the years, got embroiled in some heck of battles against the lesser players, especially at the World Championship. Yihan Artut got away with it. Scott Kirchner in the first round of the World Championship last year when he went on to win it. A real struggle before he finally got over the finishing line. But the one thing that will suit him is that Modra plays this at a decent pace.
The speed. I was going to say exactly the same myself. It will suit Gary Anderson absolutely perfect. He loves getting back to the hockey as quick as possible. And we've come to accept that now and again Anderson does not perform, and he accepts it as well. That's why it doesn't actually upset him. But not a bad opening leg for both players, but after 9 darts, Gary Anderson's probably looking at the bullseye with his 3rd.
That's awkward. Yeah.
42.
Poor visit from the world champ. Modra for the first leg. 1 treble to leave the double.
94.
Good switch.
So you require 88.
There's the ball. Gets the ball! Well, as only a world champ can.
Well, he can't hit a bullseye to win the throw in the match in the World Series, but the opening leg here in Auckland, he certainly found it, and exactly when he needed it. Oh, and he can't miss that. Impossible to miss. Absolutely impossible for Gary Anderson to miss the 3rd dart. The way the first 2 darts, stem and flights, were sitting just over pitch a little bit, and it's a 180.
Well, his opponent, you know, Rob Modra, as it stands,
100.
is on course to qualify for the Lakeside World Championship as Australia's representative.
97.
Entered the qualifiers here and did well, played well, deserves to be here. And here comes Anderson again.
140.
Another really good first 9
scoring
from Anderson.
81.
With his scoring power, he's on song, and he's hard to beat.
41.
As is a few of the players, except that, but Anderson, along with Lewis and Van Gerwen and Taylor, just have that edge at certain
59.
times.
Gary, you require 40.
For 2-0.
No
trouble for Gary Anderson.
To throw first.
Oh, we're going to see Adrian Lewis against Gary Anderson. Part 3 here in Auckland. In Perth in the quarterfinals.
43.
Anderson won a deciding leg. In Sydney, Lewis won a last leg.
It is a match we relish. Anderson v Lewis.
97.
Appreciate Modra. He's not lost this yet.
Good darts, Rob Modra.
34. $100. 98.
Good player. Plays at a good pace.
$98.
43-year-old from Adelaide, Rob Modra. First time we've seen him
66.
at the World Series. The radar off for Anderson.
160.
Yes, Modra, a big chance here to put his first leg on the board. Just needs to find a treble. Oh, and he's
60.
not done
Gary,
so. It
146.
just opens the door up too much for Anderson.
$92. Or you require 100.
Two tops maybe. Oh no, went for the treble for the double and gets the treble and gets the double. Lovely dance from Modra. 2-1.
60.
Well, both players 100% on the doubles. And that should give Modra a bit of confidence.
135.
And he will, you know, Anderson here has got some work to do. He really has.
140.
Hey, this is good. This is really good. And yet again, Anderson facing an opponent who's raising his game against the champion of the world. That's the pressure that goes with the crown. Lovely dance though. Great switch to the treble 19 and the treble 18. And look what is left.
It's not a coincidence, I'm afraid. That's how quickly
45.
these players can count, and when you're throwing
170.
at the pace of Gary Anderson does, obviously you've got to be able to kick quick. Counting. Oh, and that's unlucky. Would he have gone for it?
98.
Yeah, of course he would.
Yeah, of course he absolutely would.
55. You require 72.
Tops he needs. No, it's double 10. It is in the double. And that wasn't in the
52.
double. Difficult to see with the first dart. He actually hit tops with the first dart instead of the single. Modra here. Oh yes, Modra here has got a dart now at double 6. What a finish this would be for Rob Modra. Takes out 100. Takes out 126. Gary Anderson, much to think about now.
Reverse. Game on.
Well, Gary nearly went for the double top with that third dart. He just checked himself at the last second and
140.
asked George Noble where the second dart was. And now we have a game on our hands.
140.
Yet again, someone raising their game against Gary Anderson. I said he was a good player, Rob Modra, you know. Back-to-back tub plus finishes, and he's right back in this, and he has the darts here. And Anderson having to raise his game, and having to raise his game to the very highest level. What a match this is. They are saving the best for last on the opening night here in Auckland.
Fast and furious from the two players.
140.
What a great leg, and what a time to do it from Anderson.
60. Gary, you require 41.
To hit straight back. Oh, he's missed the one. Well, that's amazing. Double 10. Well,
31.
what a chance again.
20.
Is it going to be another 10 plus finish for Modra? He needs tops. Incredible! 3 10 plus finishes. The world champ is in trouble in Auckland.
Reverse. Game on.
Great scoring game from Gary Anderson, but missing the big one.
140.
Only giving himself one dart at the double 10.
Own fault. His own fault, Rod. But Anderson
55.
missed double 10 to go 3-1 up, and then missed double 10 again to go 3-2 up. And Anderson with another maximum, his third, but he is now having to play at his very best. Modra, sensational.
Well, this time he has hit the 25. It's the third time in this match. After 6 darts, Anderson's won 181.
He's on a 10-darter. He's averaging nearly 110. Double 17, the score.
22.
He'd have been better splitting that with the second dart, wouldn't he?
Oh yes, and he's left double 7, and I don't understand why is that. He must have miscounted or just got frustrated.
120.
Well, that's unlucky from Modra.
14.
Oh, and now that's a tough dart to find the double 7. He's having to move right over. Oh, and he's missed again. Can Modra, for the 4th time in this match, take out a ton plus finish?
He might! Double 16! Oh, right on the wire. Now does Anderson gamble and split?
He's got to attack it with the first dart. He's going to split. That's okay.
6 darts he's missed, and he's missed 7. 7 darts at double to win the leg. He was on a 10-darter, Gary Anderson. He could be in all sorts of trouble now if Modra hit D.
16.
Has he fluffed his lines? Can Anderson get away with it? He does. He can. It's 3-all. What a game. Drama at the highest order.
Well, you can see him smiling, but inside I can assure you he's not smiling. And he nearly lost that leg, all down to
83.
just miscounting or getting a bit frustrated and just throwing the last dart away to leave the double 7.
93.
Well, Anderson has missed 10 darts at double. Modra
140.
producing one of the performances of his darting career against the world champion, who remains in a spot of bother here.
38.
More than a spot of bother.
Well, certainly this is a solid performance from Modra, matching Gary Anderson with the scoring at the moment. Number 4 on the maximum list for Gary Anderson, but it's still Modra with the advantage.
60.
Anderson needs a 140. Nothing less is going to be enough.
140.
Well, 180, 140. But will he get a shot? Gary Anderson. Modra here. Oh, he's got another one! Anderson shakes his head in disbelief. What pressure on the world champ now.
100.
Well, the 4 legs he's won
100.
are all single dart doubles. 3 ton plus finishes and a 78.
And don't forget, he wired double 16
140.
for a 4th ton plus finish on the spin for 101, Rob Modra. Anderson hit 180, 140 to leave him 50 for what would have been a crucial break of throw. Now, how much is
81.
losing the throw at the Bull in the practice room going to be costly, I wonder, for Gary? He's got to break Modra.
46.
Ooh, only 46.
Yes, that's not going to help. Certainly not going to help.
100.
Modra's found the ton. Level pegging with Anderson coming to the board. And he can't afford another visit. Well, he needs another one of those. Not the right
68.
treble.
Unlucky. Got
It
the kiss
was.
off the barrel, but
As did Modra.
11.
and that's a reprieve for Anderson.
147.
Well, 68 left. Probably looking at another treble. Already come over the 14s. And no, he's still another treble.
99. $85. Gary, you require 48.
Gotta go, Gary Anderson. Tops. Yeah, so 4
on the eighth leg.
it is.
Gary Anderson.
What a match this is turning out
Ninth
to
leg roll
be.
to throw first.
Well, this certainly
Game on.
is the most important leg of the match, especially for Gary Anderson. You feel he's got to break Modra here.
I do, I agree. Well, Modra's ripped the script
60.
up here on the opening night in Auckland.
125. 100. 140.
Great for Modra.
100.
Oh, disappointed with that dart, Gary Anderson, who wants to stay there to leave 136. Brilliant last dart from the world champion. But what a response from Rob Modra. Unbelievable how he's managing to keep pace with Gary Anderson, inspired from the Australian.
60.
The pressure told.
Pressure on that last dart from Anderson. Oh, Modra is not going to have a dart at a double.
85. Gary
This
requires
is not
76.
an easy checkout. Needs to find the treble 20. Is not 16. And now double 4.
68.
And that's another wild dart from Gary Anderson, not leaving his favourite double top for Modra. And he hits it first dart. He is one leg away from the biggest upset possibly in this World Series. Modra 5-4 up against the world champion Gary Anderson. And he kicks off with a maximum. Are we going for the first time this evening to the last leg at decider?
Well, I think we are, but Modra's finishing is why we are in the situation that we are. As Anderson here looks at back-to-back maximums. But for Gary Anderson, it's all about winning the leg to force a last leg decider. Anderson under real pressure.
41.
Don't forget, we've seen 3 ton-plus finishes from Rob Modra.
You know, that's the 4th time in this match that Gary Anderson's won 181 after 6 darts.
23.
Wow, not the best of visits. He's lucky that Modra's a good 12 darts away.
100. Gary requires 158. 43.
Nervy darts from the world champion. Could be under a lot of pressure here. Could be under a heck of a lot of pressure here.
140. Gary requires 115.
Yep, 15 for tops to force a deciding leg.
75.
Well, it's the best thing he could have done. He was going to miss his throw it high. Didn't want to come down to the double 10 and then race up to the 5s. So he comes back to take us to the last leg decider. He's going to miss just above. That's perfect. Should find the double top from there or from there. And he does.
Last dart in hand with Modra. Start waiting on top. We go to a deciding leg. And the Aussie qualifier has the darts to knock out the world champion. Perfect. Brilliant. Unbelievable. Anderson was 2-0 up. He missed darts for 3-1. He's missed so many darts and he's under pressure now.
82.
It's Modra's to lose, Rob.
It is. And those first 2 darts were very nervy darts from Anderson.
60.
And now this is where the world champion needs to find a maximum. And that's a perfect dart. That's another perfect dart. And that's the 3rd perfect dart. That's exactly what he needed.
I guess that's why he's world champion, but it's not over. Blocked it. Only 59.
Not a good visit, Stu. Not a good visit at all. 1 treble from Modra will give him a chance.
60.
Now Anderson is going to possibly get 6 darts from 180. Is it without a treble? Oh, and that deflection could.
85.
That's a great last dart. So can Modra take it out in style?
There's the pressure finally getting to Rob Modra.
41.
He's left tops, or
100
100 rather. Chance for a dart at tops. The pressure on Anderson here. Double 19 to get out of jail. He's missed. Modra for the match. He's taken out 100 already, but not on this occasion. Anderson to win it in a last leg decider in one of the most dramatic games that we've seen in the history of World Series darts. What a performance from Rob Modra. But take a bow, Gary Anderson, under that sort of pressure to come back and win it against the darts after a 6th 180. Fabulous, fabulous game. Huge relief for the champion of the world, who sneaks through to a quarter-final against Adrian Lewis.